All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to the daily update of my 1000 days challenge. This is day 29. So similarly, I'll be doing just a very quick update. I've already updated the market structure on the weekly basis, weekly structure, and also on the daily structure. So you can take a look that in terms of weekly wise, all of the market looks really bullish right now. There's no signs of a change. Bitcoin wise, I only update on coming Monday because they still trade on Saturday and Sunday. All right, so as you can see, S&P 500 is making all-time high. Same goes for Nasdaq. And for ASHR, it's not all-time high yet, definitely. But you do see potential resistance, say maybe around the $38 region. But right now, if you do look at the daily chart, that's where I did mention that it's a very nice consolidation region, and now it seems to have broken out very nicely. So there are two ways to go about entering this. In terms of investment wise, I'll definitely look to be adding some position into ASHR coming Monday. And in terms of the trading wise, so I'm not trading ASHR, so I wouldn't be talking anything about trading setup. But if you're talking about generic ascending triangle, a potential trading setup is to wait for retracement, touches it, and then you go for the long setup, which is some sort like a pullback trade. And the reason for doing it so is simply because you have a better risk to reward. Well, in terms of investment, it doesn't take much significance whether you enter at say 35.27 or even 35.78 or even slightly above 36. But as long as it remains below or within the 36, below the $36 mark is where I'm willing to enter in terms of long-term investment. All right, and for KWEB, similarly on the weekly chart, you do see that it's definitely on a nice bullish market structure with a high, a higher high, a low, and a higher low. On the daily chart, it does seem to have followed the ASHR and broken up a little, broke higher a little bit. So I will consider adding it, maybe half of what I intend to add for ASHR. Whereas if it does retraces nearer towards the 20 exponential moving average or even the 50 simple moving average, that's where I look to add more actually. All right, so so all this while is mainly my investment portfolio per se. Although I do invest in individual stocks, so I'll probably be reviewing through what I should be talking about in the next coming month, which is in the September, like what I mentioned. And yeah, and then for Bitcoin wise, in terms of the daily chart, what you do see over this small little region is still technically a bullish market structure because you get a high, a higher high, and this is low, and this is a higher low because this is 330, this is 328.88. So yeah, technically this is still a mini bullish market structure, technically speaking. But if you do look at it, to me, it's still some sort of like a neutral consolidation region, simply because it's not really making a real higher low by just not even a single percent. And more importantly, it still remains below the 20 exponential moving average on the daily chart. And overall, if you do look at the 4-hourly chart, you will see that there's some sort of potential resistance acting as this 50 simple moving average, rejected one time, rejected two times, and potentially rejecting the third time, which somehow also coincide with this 200 simple moving average on the 4-hourly chart. So short term wise, I do lean towards, if you're trading in terms of intraday, then yeah, I do look for potential short setup for today's here tomorrow. But if it does actually consolidate within this region nicely, as you can see, 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candle, 4 candle, if it is able to consolidate and it's going to close in another 30 minutes, and if it does consolidate for one more candle and then it breaks upwards, or actually if it breaks up and closes above the 50 simple moving average, that will be a very bullish sign to me, or at least a slight bullish sign to me in my understanding. Yep, and also because you can see this 20 exponential moving average and the 50 simple moving average actually squeezing in. So in this case, I wouldn't exactly use so much of the 200 simple moving average because it's just crisscrossing here. So this is the situation whereby you cannot regard the 200 simple moving average as using it as a main trend filter in this particular scenario. All right, so which is why I already updated here. It's still looking for a consolidation pattern. So it could consolidate nicely to form a longer term triangle, or it could just consolidate very nicely like a small little tight consolidation and breaks up above, in which case I'll enter potential long. So in which case, if it does closes above, say above this previous high and breaks above, you could enter potential short. using this as a swing low, and this will be your target per se. Yeah, at just near the 12K mark, so you can enter somewhere below. Yeah. Yeah, you probably will choose maybe take a few pips just below. Risk to reward is 1:1.4-ish per se, and then you will trail the remainder position towards the upside. Because ultimately, this, if it does break above here, there's a tendency, there's still upside kind of resistance over here. You will see it form. So do bear in mind that taking this trade is a little bit on the earlier end, but breaking above this 50 simple moving average on the 4-hourly chart is a good sign for long-term kind of setup. I mean, for long setup, which means going long. All right, so otherwise, that's basically update I have for you guys today. And yep, so basically the target for long, yeah, if I'm going for short, I will wait for further consolidation. I wouldn't take any short setup just because it break below. Instead, I want it to consolidate further. Before a break below 10, I'll look to enter a short. So right now, because it leans towards the upside, I do have a potential long setup that I could have a target, stop loss and entry. But in terms of short setup, no, not in my, unless there's a very clean cut and then it consolidate, likely you'll be tomorrow, then I'll potentially be taking a potential short setup on the 4-hourly chart basis. So yeah, otherwise that's about it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.